so got the compressor back here at the shop. Getting ready to put it on. We got finished taking this one off. I think we're in pretty good shape. We know how they come apart now, so I think we're good. The gasket on this one is still really good, so we should be good there. And we're gonna get it going. GoPros are back charged up. I do have to keep an eye on little Miss over there. She's playing with Fluffy the cat right now. We got a barn cat, so she's playing with her. And it's getting kind of late now. We actually did some shock tuning today. In between all this, I had a buddy stop by and help me, so I had to stop doing this to go do that because that's kind of more important. And now we're back on this, so back on the old military truck. We're gonna get this changed out, check it out. Hopefully that time lapse up there will give you guys a good view of it. What's up, everybody? So we got Christy and Lainey hanging out, Fluffy. We are working on the air compressor. I'm gonna try to show you guys this. There's a bolt, and I don't know who engineered this. It's a horrible engineering job. Compliments not to the military right this second. This was a poor design. And I can't even get the flashlight. I just got stuck in here now. And there goes my light. There we go. All right, good thing I'm not under fire or something, because I would not be a good mechanic currently. There's a bolt. I don't know if you can even see it. I'll put a wrench on it and give it a 1/16 of a turn. And there goes pry bar. Right here. I don't know if you can all see that, but basically, I guess in reality, maybe pull these lines out of the way, pull that tube out of the way, maybe pull the canisters off. Maybe you could get to it, but I don't want to do that because the new one we got is actually spaced forward and it's easier to get to all the bolts. So I'm trying to just get this dual cylinder one off to replace with a single cylinder. And hopefully, if I can wiggle this bolt out without undoing everything, I don't have to undo everything. And every time you undo these old hoses and stuff, they just run the risk of leaking because they're so dry, they crack when you start flexing them around. So I'm really hoping that I don't have to do that, but we'll see how it goes. But right now, I'm only into it about an hour on that one bolt, and hopefully in maybe another hour, I'll have it done. So we're back at it here. I got it coming loose. Had to loosen this line up, and it's just a coolant line. Obviously lost a little coolant down there, but part of it, we got it loose-ish right now. I'm trying to get this is an injector return line out of the way. I got some bolts that are, this is crazy. Look at these bolts. Like, you can't even get them out of here. This is the dumbest thing ever. But we got it coming loose, so that's what's counting. Hopefully I can pull it up out of here and have you guys on here. I don't know if I'll be able to do both, but I may have to just undo that real quick so I don't break that line. Not like how hard it is to put up there. So here we go. Ooh. Right now, but apparently not. I always do this and then think, like, how good of a mechanic would I have been when I'm getting shot at? Belt off. Ooh, come on. There's that. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this for right now. Christy's got dinner. I'm gonna close my toolboxes up, turn off the GoPro up there at the top, and we're gonna go in and eat some food. I might come back out tonight and fool around with this. I secretly enjoy working on old junk like this, so we're gonna see how it goes. What's going on, everybody? So obviously it got dark out here pretty quick. Ate dinner, hung out with Lainey a little bit, and I came back out. I wanted to get this giant hole in the side of the block you know, covered back up just in case any weather moves in. It's not supposed to. It's a pretty nice night out, and but I just wanted to get it kind of covered up, and I don't like leaving stuff open overnight if I can help it. So it's gonna be a little tough for y'all to see, but I got the old one off finally, got that pesky bolt out, got the other one laying right here. It's getting ready to go on. I'm gonna throw a little gasket maker just around to help seal it up. Obviously the gasket on that one looks pretty good, so I think we're fine, but we're gonna go ahead and throw some gasket maker on the side of the block, and we're gonna slide that down in there. Hope the belt and everything works the same on this one as the last one, and go ahead and get a couple bolts in it, get it snugged up, and then bolt it all back on, and hopefully it's good to go. We still got the water line tweaked up here, kind of out of the way a little bit to help us get to them bolts. So we're gonna put that back after we get this part here tight, or whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna start there. So here we go. What's up, everybody? So got the air compressor back on the truck. We had to get a new fitting here. The one that was on here originally rubbed a hole against the oil tank and had a hole in it, so we replaced it. Got belt back on it, full of antifreeze, ready to go. We're gonna throw the batteries back in it, hook it up, fire it up, probably move it over to the side. We got to air up a tire went flat on us, so we're gonna get one of the tires aired back up again. I'm gonna climb down. I'm sure you can hear my podcast going in the background. Always gotta have a good podcast going, get educated while I'm working. We're gonna throw some air in the tire. Back tire held, so I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe this tire will hold this time. I doubt it, but I can hope, right? So we got that done. We actually ended up, I did a bunch of thinking. The bus has been throwing fits for a while about anything over like, I don't know, probably 1600 RPMs. It's sustained, it would throw an engine code. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. I changed some sensors, tried some stuff. And I thought to myself, well, heck, I know it used to do it when I'd get a plugged fuel filter. And I changed the fuel filter already on the front. And I was like, well, there's a fuel filter water separator in the very back of the bus, which I haven't changed in a while. So I stopped, grabbed a water separator, threw on it. So maybe that fixes the bus. I'm probably gonna be selling the bus here before long. Send it down the road to a new home. I used the batteries in it to originally start this truck. So I'm putting the batteries back in it. Gonna move it over to the side. I'm gonna end up getting some solar on the roof of the building. They're gonna be coming here probably tomorrow to start on it. So I gotta get this stuff out of the way, so that way they can get going on solar. And then hopefully my electric bill goes down. That would be awesome. Let's fire this thing up, get her moved out the way. Come on, Big Betsy. Come on, baby. Oh. She died on me. So apparently starter button got stuck and it just ran away. Whew. I don't know how much of that I got on film. Probably a whole lot of none of it. That burnt the shit out of my hand. Well, this is why you need a camera guy. That's a lot of running. I have no idea what the hell just happened. We'll check it out. Let's take a look in there at the starter. It looks all right. Ain't nothing hung up there. Ugh. All right. The button actually doesn't feel that terrible. Yeah, I don't know why that just stuck. Wire. It comes off the starter right there. It's probably our solenoid wire. Comes up. Back here. Probably could have just unplugged that guy. It would have been a lot easier than doing one. Power wire. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Whew. That was kind of exciting. I really thought I was gonna move this old girl just right over out of the way. Fire it up. I'm gonna rev it up. Probably won't be able to shut the damn thing off, but that's besides the point. And then jerk the battery off, the starter wire off the battery. This is gonna be a chore. Alright, so 2 GoPros. Perfect, we got 2 problems. First problem is the starter's stuck. Have no idea what randomly went wrong there, but it did. And the second thing is the new air compressor, I don't think it's working. So, and I can't let it sit here and run because the starter's sticking on. I probably shouldn't have just drove it around. I probably destroyed the starter because it has smoke and stuff coming out of it now. See, I hope you can see that or not. I don't know if you can see it or not, really. Probably not. But there's smoke coming out of there. That's odd. I'm wondering if I destroyed the starter or I destroyed the flywheel. Hopefully it was just the starter. And piss on the flywheel. Hopefully it's fine. Alright, so right now starter's stuck on. Don't really know why, because here's the starter. There's one wire trigger right there. It runs up. I have it unplugged right here. Still trying to start. So with that being said, I'm a little confused on why this thing's trying to start. It shouldn't be. So I'm gonna take a hammer and smack the starter a couple times and see if we can get it to stop. Because other than replacing the starter, that's the best solution I have. I've not had one stick on for no reason. And we got a podcast going.
Of unfathomable proportion. That's crazy.
Favorite tool in the shop?
If there was
I got it pretty loud in there so I can hear it outside today.
we really don't know. Now something comes along like that young asteroid everywhere, boom, boom, knocks. They just people on the planet and and they found that out very recently because it's called LiDAR. And LiDAR is not and they have this light emitting grids or some predator shit.
Truck wants to run. Starter just doesn't want to cooperate with the truck. What is going on? I'm baffled right now. Pretty sure the starter just did something. I don't know what it did. It's doing crazy stuff. All right. Anybody got any suggestions? I'm open to them because I'm baffled right now. So we got the starter off, and yeah, it's a little hot. I can't touch it right now. I don't know how well you can see. The teeth are pretty much screwed. They're destroyed. Yeah, it's hot. I can't touch that. There's a couple of them right there that are legit missing, gone. So, gonna run over the scrapyard. Hope we can steal the starter off the motor I took the compressor pump off of yesterday. Hopefully the starter works better, because apparently I don't think the compressor pump's working either. We didn't have four-wheel drive. So I'm gonna go grab the starter, come back, put it on. Hopefully we can get it to run and not do nothing crazy like it just was. And then I can try to figure out the compressor side. If not, worst case scenario is we're back to potentially welding the four-wheel drive on. And if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've worked on these, but I'm pretty sure it's this inner solenoid here. I can take it apart and wedge it forward, which would activate it into four-wheel drive. Again, this is kind of me guessing, so let's hope it works. So we're back here at the scrapyard. Found starter that we need right there, identical to ours. I don't know if it works. I'm guessing it does. Assume it would work. I don't see why it wouldn't. The only downfall is this truck doesn't have a front axle, so that means it's laying on the ground, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it out of there or not, but I gotta try. So here we go. What's up, guys? So we're back here at the house. Starter's here. We're gonna take it over there, put it in. I'm gonna clamp you guys up here on a GoPro, and hopefully I can find a good spot you can see everything. This thing's kind of tough to get good GoPro angles on, it seems like. Just because it's so tall that I'm literally standing underneath the fender and my head's a little kick, that's it. And I'm 6'3", so just to give you guys an idea how big this truck really is. It's a pretty good size. So that ain't gonna let you see the starter when it goes in. I'm trying to figure out a good spot to clamp y'all. I think right here is gonna be the ticket, maybe. There it is. All right, I'm gonna clamp y'all there. Try to bring the starter up through the bottom here. Slide it in. Nice and smooth like. Should be gravy. And our flywheel teeth, surprisingly, somehow are not destroyed. Holy crap, the starter's heavy. There it is. Oh. Okay. That was kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, apparently we got dead battery. Oh Jesus, why is that not work? What's that? So, got the starter in, getting ready to hook the battery terminal back up to where it's been shorting out, where it's been trying to take off. I just unhooked it right there. So we're gonna find out in a moment of truth here if it's gonna try anything. Please work. Haha, I think it'll work. All right, sweet. So just gotta put the nut back on there, and then I'm pretty sure our new starter will work. And then I gotta figure out what's going on with the air system, and maybe I can get the four-wheel drive to work. So, back headed in the right direction, kind of. So here's the moment of truth. We got the battery hooked back up. We're gonna see if the starter goes.
Yep. Whoa, I do that these.
Hey, what's up everybody? Me and Laney are getting ready to take the old monster truck out for a cruise tonight. Christy has to work, so we're gonna go have some fun while she's working. We're gonna try to cross the creek. We've never crossed it, so we're gonna see how it goes. You think we get across the creek, Laney?
No.
No? We're gonna get stuck?
No, yeah, we don't get stuck.
We're not gonna get stuck?
No.
Okay, we're not getting stuck. That means we're crossing the creek tonight, and we're gonna explore the back of the property, which we've never been on, which means we'll probably run a lot of brush over. So, check it out. We're gonna go exploring.
Hey, what happened?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah,
You forget to hang on.
okay.
We forgot to have you hold on. Didn't you?
We did.
We ain't telling Mom about that one.
It's Mom.
Mom will be pissed if she sees that. Okay. You okay?
Yeah, you hosted me.
You want me to hold you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friends. Here, you guys hang on me. Here.
Oh, you sure it didn't scare you?
No.
I think I scared you. I think I scared you.
What?
Ah!
Yes, no.
You got me.
We got this right here.
What?
That's the bird.
What is a branch?
Yeah.
Where? I don't see any.
No, there.
I don't know where you're talking about. Where do you see a branch? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
I think it was like that before.
Yeah. He got today.
Oh no, what's this one? Oh, it's still good. Not too bad.
Hey!
Hey, did you leave a stick on here? Did you leave a tree branch on there?
I didn't.
You sure you didn't?
No,
You didn't leave that one right there?
I didn't.
Okay, if you say so. All right, well we gotta unhook the battery so it don't go dead tonight. I'm filming you. I got Lainey. I got Lainey.
I got daddy. I got daddy. I got daddy.
Hey, what's up? All right, I'm gonna go get the wrench real quick. I left it on the other side. Man, you put a bunch of sticks in here. I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you did it. Hi. Where are you going? Were you leaving me? You said okay, bye. I got a feeling our wrench went down that hole right there. Man, that looks like my least favorite adjustable wrench. What a bummer. Oh, we do have a seat belt back there. Check that out. So real quick here, we had the truck out last time, me, Christy, and Lainey. We got a little bit of film from it, not much. We were too busy having fun. We realized that the fuel tank wasn't strapped down and it about fell out of the back of the bed. That's why you see a little bit of fuel. We broke some fuel lines off. Had to retro repair them back there at in the woods. I have to crush a wrench with me, so we got them fixed. So what we're gonna do real quick is, now that we got that done, I'm gonna actually strap the fuel tank down. It'd probably be a good idea. You know, put a ratchet strap around it maybe. You know, I don't know. I know, kind of taking the fun out of it. You know, you don't know if the fuel tank's gonna fall out of the back, truck's gonna die, you don't got brakes. Really taking some of the risk out of life, but you know, Christy and Lainey are gonna ride with me. I better make sure it's safe, you know. Gotta have the fuel tank strapped down. So we're gonna get that strapped down real quick, and then I'll show you guys that. We're gonna fuel the truck up, and then we're gonna take it for another hot lap. Christy and Lainey are over there working on their GoPro, and I'm gonna tell everybody a quick story. And the reason I know this is because I worked at a scrapyard, and the gauges on these old military trucks will actually glow in the dark at night when you have no lights on, and they did that so you could run without lights and still be able to see your gauges. You know, I guess during wartime if you're trying to be sneakily or whatever. And what they did is they actually put radiation in the gauges. That's what makes them glow at night. So anytime you scrap one of these trucks, you normally have to pull the dashes out of them because they're full of radiation. And they set off the radiation detectors at scrapyards. So, quick fun little fact. So we're in here getting rid of cancer right now, I think is what we're doing. Or does it cause cancer? Okay, apparently I can't say that. But either way, we're all good. Oh shit, the fuel cap's full. Apparently I forgot to put the fuel cap back on the fuel tank.
Oh dear.
I got in a little bit of a hurry. We'll fix that. Maybe. Oh, it's tight to get out of this thing. Bye.
Go to Sarge.
Found it.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, hurry up.
Hurry up, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Women drivers, no survivors.
Whatever.
What do you think, May?
Good.
Think Mom will take care of us?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that ride? Was Mom a good driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I think I'm
So, quick damage report. We bent the fender up a little bit. Got a few scrapes on it. We got some leaves in the radiator, which is probably why I think the temperature is running a little warm. We honestly don't have an engine temp in it. It's just what my feet feel on the floorboard. And then we got a slight power steering leak over here, but it's so minimal, we'll just add another gallon of power steering fluid and keep rocking. I think it's actually lubricating the leaf spring to make the leaf spring work better. So we're gonna do that. We're missing the axle boot, which we'll just, you know, fill it full of grease and not worry about that either. Drum brakes, yeah, we don't mess with those. They don't work. We still got to keep our cylinder. That's the most important thing we got. That helps us steer. Other than that, Christy got the muffler, bent it in a little bit. I just put this on as a brand new stack before we started. I don't know why she thought it'd be a good idea to drive through trees like that. We got leaves everywhere. Intake still holding strong. I probably need to check in there for some leaves. Got a little bit of fender damage here, a few scrapes and bumps. I don't know if you can see, but she wore my seat out too. She drove and popped all the springs right out of the seat, so I don't even know what to make of that. And then filled the cab full of leaves too. I don't know. I guess she's collecting leaves for her fall project. I really don't know what she's doing there. And the same thing in the back. She collected leaves, got a whole bed full of them. We got the fuel tank in there. The strap worked on it, all held great. Everything here, fuel pump wires are still holding great. We leave them loose strategically so that way when the trees hit them, they just flex out of the way. You see, they don't get ripped off that way. That's why we don't zip tie stuff all the way down tight. That's not a good habit. Same thing with our batteries in here. We do use the battery door to make sure they stay, but we leave them loose so they can slide around in case trees poke them in the bottom. They don't get holes in them that way. So far, it's been a pretty sound theory. We haven't lost them yet. And going on back, we got a bent fender. We're gonna straighten that out so that way DOT doesn't get mad at us when we run it down the road. I wanna make sure we have fenders and mud flaps on. You know, they get a little mad about rocks flying up. Not too bad. We need to get some race line bead locks if they make something. Obviously, we're getting some tree damage in there. The rest of the old gal looks pretty good. She did end up losing my tail light. The one I had left, she ripped it off, but we'll put a slow moving triangle on it and cops won't bother us. Works with the UTVs. Well, we lost the shock. Probably need to re-weld that back to the frame. Looks like maybe a 12-year-old tried to weld that on there. I don't know who did that job. Kind of jankety. Our bump stop back here is going off. I don't know what we were bumping it on, but apparently them logs back there didn't like it. Hit it, bottomed her out a little too hard back there. Coming on around here, I think we're doing pretty good shape everywhere else. You know, leave the fuel lines, again, you leave them loose, so that way they don't get caught on nothing. The bed and the chassis can flex and not tear the fuel lines up, so we leave them there. Frame looks solid. I mean, heck, this thing's made it through Vietnam. It'll make it through anything. Transfer case seems pretty bulletproof. Brake system there looks good. Don't use it anyway, so I don't know why anything would be wrong with it. Oh my land, I don't even know how we did this. See, this is what happens when you let Christy drive. Shove sticks in places they shouldn't be. We gotta maybe put that panel back on there. Everything else on her looks bulletproof. I think she's ready for round two. We're gonna crack the water bleeder there, bleed the water out of her, and she'll be ready to go. We'll see you guys on the next trip. Well, you know, I was in Nam. These trees ain't nothing. I run trees over in Nam. I've run trees over on several continents now. Come here, I'll do a little brush clearing for you. Ain't no problem. Ain't nothing we can't handle. You know, I had bombs thrown at me last time I ran trees over. This ain't nothing. Them pesky old trees, we go right through them like they ain't even there. So, if you could though, could you get me a new fuel filter? Feeling a little groggy on the top end there. Maybe clean my turbo out a little bit too. I don't think she's spinning quite up all the way, but if not, I don't mind. I think I was part of the Marine Corps. You know, we like the worst conditions there are, and we fight through anything. So we'll take another trip.